Words of Solomon, David's son, King of Israel, the chosen one, for wisdom's path and disciplined hearts, for understanding hidden parts, to live what's right, to act what's fair, to walk with justice everywhere, to give the simple eyes to see, and guide the young in clarity. Let the wise keep learning more, let the listening heart restore truth in riddles deep and broad. The fear of the Lord is where we start. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge, but fools turn away from the light. Wisdom is calling out in the streets tonight. Will you listen or run from what's right? The fear of the Lord is the foundation we stand on, a voice crying out in the storm. Hear her call before the night falls, before the calm is gone. Listen, child, to what you've been told. Your father's words are worth more than gold. Your mother's teaching crowns your head, like grace and honor gently spreading. If sinners whisper, come this way, we'll take what we want, make them pay. Don't set your foot upon that road. Their path is blood, their gain corrodes. They run to evil, blind with greed, but trap themselves in what they see. Ill-gotten treasure steals a breath and trades a living soul for death. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge, but fools turn away from the light. Wisdom is calling out in the streets tonight. Will you listen or run from what's right? The fear of the Lord is the foundation we stand on, a voice crying out in the storm. Hear her call before the night falls, before the calm is gone. How long will you love what's empty and vain? How long will you mock what could break every chain? Turn at my warning, I'll pour out my heart. I'll give you the truth from the start. But if you refuse when I stretch out my hand, if you laugh at the words you don't understand, when the whirlwind comes and the storm clouds rise, you'll search for wisdom's voice in the sky. They'll call but no reply, they'll seek but won't find it. They chose their way, now they face their design. The fear of the Lord is a beginning of knowledge, a shelter when trouble appears. Whoever will listen will dwell in safety, at rest and unshaken by fear. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge. Choose now which voice you obey, for wisdom still calls in the city streets. Will you turn today? Whoever listens will live secure, be steadfast and sure. My son, receive the words I say, store them deep, don't turn away. Turn your ear to wisdom's sound, let understanding take its ground. Cry aloud for insight's light, Call for truth with all your might. Seek it like silver in the earth, like hidden treasure of priceless worth. If you search with all your soul, you will find what makes you whole. You will understand the fear of the Lord and find the knowledge of God, for He gives wisdom from His mouth, understanding poured out. He's a shield to the ones who stand, upright hearts in a steady hand. He guards the just along their way, faithful through each passing day. Then you'll see what's right and fair, every good path laid out clear, wisdom entering your heart, pleasant truth in every part, discretion watching at your side, understanding as your guide, keeping you from twisted speech, from crooked roads within your reach, from darkened paths where evil grows, from reckless hearts that truth oppose. You will understand the fear of the Lord and find the knowledge of God, for He gives wisdom from His mouth, understanding poured out. He's a shield to the ones who stand, upright hearts in a steady hand. He guards the just along their way, faithful through each passing day. From honeyed lies that lead to death, from faithless love that steals your breath, from paths that spiral to the grave, from every smooth and subtle way. None who walk that shadow line return to life they left behind. Choose the good, walk what's right, stay the course, hold the light, final land. You will understand the fear of the Lord and stand in the knowledge of God. The upright live and take their place, the blameless stand in grace, but the wicked fade like sinking sand, cut off from the promised land. So seek like silver, search like gold, find the treasure that won't grow old. Store His words within your heart, store His words within your heart, store His words within your heart, and never let Him drift apart.
My son, don't forget what I've said. Keep these words where your heart is led. They will add long years to your days, fill your life with peace-filled ways. And let love and faithfulness stay. Bind them close, don't drift away. Write them deep upon your soul. Let them shape and make you whole. You'll find favor, you will stand, known and held in God's own hand. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Trust in the Lord with all your heart. Lean not on what you think you are. In every step in all your ways, submit to Him. He'll make paths straight. Don't be wise within your eyes. Turn from evil, walk in light. He will be your strength and stay, guiding you day by day. Yeah. Honor Him with what you bring. First and loving hand. When correction makes you stand, for the Father's discipline proves the love He holds within. Blessed are the ones who find wisdom's treasure for the mind. She is better far than gold, more than riches ever hold. Long life resting in her hand, peace that makes your spirit stand. Yeah, precious as the rarest stone, worth more than you've ever known. Take a hold and you will see she becomes your tree of life, your peace. By His wisdom earth was formed. He set the heavens in their course, split the seas and shaped the sky, hung the dew where clouds drift by. Hold to wisdom, don't let go. She will guard the roads you go. Sleep in peace, unafraid. He will keep what He has made. Do what's good while you can. Give with open heart and hand. Do no harm, don't envy wrong. Walk the humble, faithful song. Trust in the Lord with all your heart. He will keep you where you are. No sudden fear, no hidden snare. He is with you everywhere. The wicked fall, the proud will fade, but humble hearts He lifts in grace. The wise will rise on a one. Their inheritance has begun. His words upon your heart, and never from His wisdom part.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Listen, my sons, to a father's instruction. Pay attention and gain understanding. I give you sound learning, so do not forsake my teaching. For I too was a son to my father, still tender and cherished by my mother. Then He taught me and He said to me, take hold of my words with all your heart. Keep my commands and you will live. Get wisdom, get understanding. Do not forget my words or turn away from them. Do not forsake wisdom, and she will protect you. Love her and she will watch over you. The beginning of wisdom is this: get wisdom, though it costs all you have. Get understanding and cherish her, and she will exalt you. Embrace her and she will honor you. She will give you a garland to grace your head and present you with a glorious crown. Listen, my son, accept what I say, and the years of your life will be many. I instruct you in the way of wisdom and lead you along straight paths. When you walk, your steps will not be hampered. When you run, you will not stumble. Hold on to instruction, do not let it go. Guard it well, for it is your life. Do not not set foot on the path of the wicked, or walk in the way of evil. Doers avoid it, do not travel on it. Turn from it and go on your way, for they cannot rest until they do evil. They are robbed of sleep till they make someone stumble. They eat the bread of wickedness and drink the wine of violence. The path of the righteous is like the morning sun, shining ever brighter till the full light of day. But the way of the wicked is like deep darkness. They do not know what makes them stumble, my son. Pay attention to what I say, turn your ear to my words. Do not let them out of your sight. Keep them within your heart, for they are life to those who find them, and hell to one's whole body. Above all else, guard your heart, for everything you do flows from it. Keep your mouth free of perversity, keep corrupt talk far from your lip. Let your eyes look straight ahead, fix your gaze directly before you. Give careful thought to the past for your feet, and be steadfast in all your ways. Do not turn to the right or the left, move, keep your foot from evil.
My son, pay attention to my wisdom. Turn your ear to my words of insight, that you may maintain discretion, and your lips may preserve knowledge. For the lips of the adulterous woman drip honey, and her speech is smoother than oil, but in the end she is bitter as garlic, sharp as a double-edged sword. Her feet go down to death, her steps lead straight to the grave. She gives no thought to the way of life. Her paths wander aimlessly, but she does not know it. Now then, my sons, listen to me. Do not turn aside from what I say. Keep to a path far from her. Do not go near the door of her house, lest you lose your honor to others, and your dignity to one who is cruel. Lest strangers feast on your wealth, and your toil enrich the eyes of another. At the end of your life you will groan, when your flesh and body are spent. You will say, how I hated discipline, how my heart spurned correction. I would not obey my teachers, or turn my ear to my instructors. and I was soon in serious trouble in the assembly of God's people. Drink water from your own cistern, running water from your own well. Should your springs overflow in the streets, your streams of water in the public squares, let them be yours alone, never to be shared with strangers. May your fountain be blessed, and may you rejoice in the wealth of your youth. A loving doe, a graceful deer, may her breast satisfy you always. May you ever be intoxicated with her love. Why, my son, be intoxicated with another man's wife? Why embrace the bosom of a wayward woman? For your ways are in full view of the Lord, and He examines all your paths. The evil deeds of the wicked ensnare them, the cords of their sins hold them fast. For lack of discipline, they will die led astray by their own grateful ears.
Does not wisdom call out? Does not understanding raise her voice? At the highest point along the way, where the paths meet, she takes her stand. Beside the gate leading into the city, at the entrance she cries aloud. To you, O people, I call out, I raise my voice to all mankind. You who are simple, gain prudence. You who are foolish, set your hearts on it. Listen, for I have trustworthy things to say. I open my lips to speak prudence right. My mouth speaks what is true, for my lips detest forgiveness. All the words of my mouth are just, none of them is crooked or perverse. To the discerning, all of them are right. They are upright to those who have found knowledge. Choose my instruction instead of silver, knowledge rather than choice gold. For wisdom is more precious than rubies, and nothing you desire can compare. What discretion to fear Lord is to hate evil. I hate pride and arrogance, evil behavior and perverse speech. Counsel and sound judgment are mine. I have insight, I have power. By me kings reign and rulers issue decrees. Find me, with me are riches and honor, enduring wealth and prosperity. My fruit is better than fine gold. What I yield surpasses choice silver. I walk in the way of righteousness, along the paths of justice, bestowing a rich inheritance on those who love me and making their treasuries full. The Lord brought me forth as the first of His works, before His deeds of old. I was formed long ages ago at the before He made the world or its fields or any of the dust of the earth. I was there when He set the heavens in place, when He marked out the horizon on the face of the deep, when He established the clouds above and fixed securely the fountains of the deep, when He gave the sea its boundary so the waters would not overstep His command, and marking and mapped out the foundations of the earth. Then I was constantly at His side. I was filled with delight day after day, rejoicing always in His presence, rejoicing in His whole world, and delighting in mankind. Now then, my children, listen to me. Blessed are those who keep my ways. Listen to my instruction and be wise. Do not disregard it. Blessed are those who listen to me, watching daily at my doors, waiting at my door.
to his father, but a foolish son brings grief to his mother. Ill-gotten treasures have no lasting value, but righteousness delivers from death. The Lord does not let the righteous go hungry, but he thwarts the craving of the wicked. Lazy hands make for poverty, but diligent hands bring wealth. He who gathers crops in summer is a prudent son, but he who sleeps during harvest is a disgraceful son. Blessings crown the head of the righteous, but violence overwhelms the mouth of the wicked. The name of the righteous is used in blessings, but the name of the wicked will rot. The wise in heart accept commands, but a chattering fool comes to ruin. Whoever walks in integrity walks securely, but whoever takes crooked paths will be found out. Whoever winks maliciously causes grief, and a chattering fool comes to ruin. The mouth of the righteous is a fountain of life, but the mouth of the wicked conceals violence. Hatred stirs up conflict, but love covers over all wrongs. Wisdom is found on the lips of the discerning, but a rod is for the back of one who has no sense. The wise store up knowledge, but the mouth of a fool invites ruin. The wealth of the rich is their fortified city, but poverty is the ruin of the poor. The wages of the righteous is life, but the earnings of the wicked are sin and death. Whoever heeds discipline shows the way to life, but whoever ignores correction leads others astray. Whoever conceals hatred with lying lips and spreads slander is a fool. Sin is not ended by multiplying words, but the prudent hold their tongues. The tongue of the righteous is choice silver, but the heart of the wicked is of little value. The lips of the righteous nourish many, but fools die for lack of sense. The blessing of the Lord brings wealth without painful toil for it. A fool finds pleasure in wicked schemes, but a person of understanding delights in wisdom. What the wicked dread will overtake them, what the righteous desire will be granted. When the storm has swept by, the wicked are gone.
The fear of the Lord adds length to life, but the years of the wicked are cut short. The prospect of the righteous is joy, but the hopes of the wicked come to nothing. The way of the Lord is a refuge for the blameless, but it is the ruin of those who do evil. The righteous will never be uprooted, but the wicked will not remain in the land. From the mouth of the righteous comes the fruit of wisdom, but a perverse tongue will be silenced. The lips of the righteous know what finds favor, but the mouth of the wicked only what is perverse.
The Lord detests dishonest scales, but accurate weights find favor with Him. When pride comes, then comes disgrace, but with humility comes wisdom. The integrity of the upright guides them, but the unfaithful are destroyed by their duplicity. Wealth is worthless in the day of wrath, but righteousness delivers from death. The righteousness of the blameless makes their path straight, but the wicked are brought down by their own wickedness. The righteousness of the upright delivers them, but the unfaithful are trapped by evil desires. Hopes placed in mortals die with them. All the promise of the power comes to nothing. Nothing is to nothing. Hopes placed in mortals die with them. All the promise of the power comes to nothing. Yeah, power comes to nothing. And a righteous person is rescued from trouble, and it falls on the wicked instead. With their mouths the godless destroy their neighbors, but through knowledge the righteous escape. When the righteous prosper, the city rejoices. When the wicked perish, there are shouts of joy. Through the blessing of the upright, a city is exalted, but by the mouth of the wicked it is destroyed. Yeah, it is destroyed. Whoever derides their neighbor has no sense, but the one who has understanding holds their tongue. A gossip betrays a confidence, but a trustworthy person keeps a secret. For lack of guidance a nation falls, but victory is won through many advisors. Whoever puts up security for a stranger will surely suffer, but whoever refuses to shake hands and pledge is safe. A kind-hearted woman gains honor, but ruthless men gain only wealth. Those who are kind benefit themselves, but the cruel bring ruin on themselves. A wicked person earns deceptive wages, but the one who sows righteousness reaps a sure reward. Truly the righteous attain life, but whoever pursues evil finds death. The
Lord detests those whose hearts are perverse, but he delights in those whose ways are blameless. Oh, be sure of this, the wicked will not go unpunished, but those who are righteous will go free. Like a gold ring in a pig's snout is a beautiful woman who shows no discretion. The desire of the righteous ends only in good, but the hope of the wicked only in wrath. One person gives freely, yet gains even more. Another withholds unduly, but comes to poverty. A generous person will prosper. Whoever refreshes others will be refreshed. People curse the one who hoards grain, but they pray God's blessing on the one who is willing to sell. Whoever seeks good finds favor, but evil comes to one who searches for it. Those who trust in their riches will fall, but the righteous will thrive like a green leaf. Whoever brings ruin on their family will inherit only wind, and the fool will be servant to the wise. The fruit of the righteous is a tree of life, and the one who is wise saves lives. If the righteous receive their due on earth, how much more the ungodly and the slave. Whoever loves discipline loves knowledge, but whoever hates correction is stupid. Good people obtain favor from the Lord, but he condemns those who devise wicked schemes. No one can be established through wickedness, but the righteous cannot be uprooted. A wife of noble character is her husband's crown, but a disgraceful wife is like decay in his bones. The plans of the righteous are just, but the advice of the wicked is deceitful. The words of the wicked lie wait for blood, but the speech of the upright rescues them. The wicked are overthrown and are no more, but the house of the righteous stands firm. A person is praised according to their prudence, and one with a warped mind is despised. Firm. A person is praised according to their prudence, and one with a warped mind is despised. Better to be a nobody and yet have a servant than pretend to be somebody and have no food. The righteous care for the needs of their animals, but the kindest acts of the wicked are cruel. Those who work their land will have abundant food, but those who chase fantasies have no sense. The wicked desire the stronghold of evildoers, but the root of the righteous endures. Evildoers are trapped by their sinful talk, and so the innocent escape trouble. From the fruit of their lips people are filled with good things, and the work of their hands brings them reward. The way of fools seems right to them, but the wise listen to advice. Fools show their annoyance at once, but the prudent overlook an insult. An honest witness tells the truth, but a false witness tells lies. The words of the reckless pierce like swords, but the tongue of the wise brings healing. Truthful lips endure forever, but a lying tongue lasts only a moment. Deceit is in the hearts of those who plot evil, but those who promote peace have joy. No harm overtakes the righteous, but the wicked have their fill of trouble. The Lord detests lying lips, but He delights in people who are trustworthy. The prudent keep their knowledge to themselves, but a fool's heart blurts out folly. Diligent hands will rule, but laziness is enforced labor. Anxiety weighs down the heart, but a kind word cheers it. Though the righteous choose their friends carefully, but the way of the wicked leads them astray. The lazy do not roast any game, but the diligent feed on the riches of the hunt. In the way of righteousness there is life, along the path is immortality.